Hello, it's Adam here, also known as ABanimationLtd. Surprise! I'm not dead. I'm back on YouTube after what, like 2.5 years. And yeah, I'm vlogging in my own bedroom again because that worked out so well last time. Although I've actually got a list of things to talk about. So yeah, I'm back on YouTube. I got a new camera basically. Spent quite a lot of money on it. It is a Canon SX 610, right? And this was recommended to me by Chloe. That's North Ghosts on Twitter. So shout out to her. She makes very good art. But yeah, just arrived today. This new camera. Originally, the vlogs I made way back were on this, my phone. Just to make sure that's in shot. My phone, which is quite frankly abysmal at just about anything, but particularly abysmal at recording videos. In fact, if you've ever seen in particular my video from Insomnia 54 and what the microphone decides to do when subjected to loud noises, that pretty much sums it up. Why I just could not use that camera for anything, and it's just horrible. I mean, in fact I actually tried to come back to YouTube last year and recorded a video demonstrating my new computer down there, which I'll talk about later. And the whole process was so horrible. The technology, the software for the phone kept crashing, and at one point I thought it didn't record at all, and it turned out several weeks later that it actually had recorded after all. But yeah, I just can't stand recording on that phone, so I got a new camera, and now I'm back on YouTube because I just sort of I just felt like it, to be honest. I kind of missed the old YouTube scene. I mean, it's obviously going to be quite different to the old days for those of you, any subscribers who have stuck around since the days when I was making Minecraft videos. I made all kinds of things, you know, like Lore of Minecraft, the original Let's Play Minecraft, which is all still on YouTube, but due to the fact that I was still mostly prepubescent at that time, I recommend keeping a safe distance from those videos. But anyway, I'm back, so I'm admittedly not going to be making like tons of videos. I'm not going to like do this the way I used to. I'm thinking like maybe 1 or 2 videos a week, because although I'd quite kind of enjoy making YouTube videos, it's not like my main passion anymore. I do a lot of other things now, but I just kind of felt like doing just a bit of the old YouTube on the side. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And well, I said possibly 1 or 2 videos a week. So what I'm aiming to do is I'm going to do vlogs, hopefully. This is just the first one, and there's not really much interesting to point the camera at yet. That's my bedroom. But there's plenty of things coming up though, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, I'm gonna do vlogs, and hopefully as well I am going to be able to do a gaming series. What I'm hoping to do is something quite similar to, if anyone remembers, way back about 4 years ago now, the Tech It Trio, which was me, Guy, or Luther as many of you know him, and Nodge. We did the Tech It Trio back in the old, the old Tech It mod pack for Minecraft. I'm hoping to do something a bit like that. Obviously not Tech It. We're going to find a new game to play, and I'm also going to need some new people to do it with. So I want to get together a new trio. I'm going to find something a bit like, I guess something a bit like Tech It, that you can play as a trio, because I felt like that format really had a lot of potential. I mean, the Tech It Trio was one of my best viewed series until I had to cancel it so abruptly. So I really want to try something like that again, but I don't know what game it will be yet, and I don't know who the people in it will be, well, besides myself, obviously. Might be some familiar faces from the old videos, or might be some new people. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna get to work on that. But I don't know when that will actually start. So for the meantime, it's just going to be these vlogs, which I'm hoping to do about once a week. And yeah, so I stopped making regular videos in, I think, was it January or February 2014? That's when I stopped the Craftanium series. If any of you remember that, that's when I stopped the Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. And I did a few other things after that. I put up footage every now and again from Insomnia, or I think some development logs from the games I was making a couple of years ago, which I keep saying I'll get around to finishing, but I never do. But it's been about a year since I last uploaded, so a lot's happened since then. I've now been to 9 Insomnias, amazingly. For those of you who don't know, Insomnia is the gaming festival that I first went to 3 years ago this summer for I-49. That's where we had the well, there wasn't any footage from that on my channel, but I did talk about it in a couple of episodes of Craftanium in quite a lot of detail. And if you look back on my channel, you'll see footage from, I think, I-53 and I-54 and stuff like that. So I've been going to this festival a lot of time, hanging around with a lot of people from the community. So that's a lot of people who used to be on Craftanium. We all first met in real life at Insomnia, and in fact some people I met at Insomnia and then later invited to Craftanium. So there's a strong link there. So I've been to 9 of these things now. I'm coming up on my 10th actually in 2 weeks. What are we on now? Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. So in 2 weeks' time I will actually be there at Insomnia 58, which will be my 10th Insomnia. And a lot's changed since the first one that I went to. I mean, I first went to Insomnia when I was 15 years old, and I'm 18 now. And a lot's changed. So I've met a lot of new people. I've made a lot of new friends through Insomnia. No doubt, perhaps some of them might appear in some videos, either in the gaming series I decide to do, or perhaps when I get to this upcoming Insomnia, I'll probably be vlogging there. But Insomnia has changed a lot. I mean, we first went originally 3 years ago to sort of not just to sort of meet each other in the old community, which was at the time it was the World of Tux community. We played on the World of Tux Minecraft server, which Craftanium was very much linked to. Back then, we also then went mainly to see the YouTubers, because we were all very much into Minecraft. We liked to see the Minecraft YouTubers. I remember at I-49 being very excited because we met Slammercow and all those big Minecraft YouTubers back then. And I think if you go back to my Insomnia loot video, I can't remember what I called it, but it is relatively recent if you look at the channel history. I made a video showing a lot of the stuff I've gathered from Insomnia, and you can see the shirt, I think, which is signed by a lot of the big YouTubers. So that was really one of the main reasons why we went back then, and a lot's changed since then. Nowadays we go to Insomnia for the LAN, the bring your own computer part of the festival, because meeting YouTubers kind of got old. A lot of us aren't really interested in the YouTubers anymore, and so is the expo hall, where you've got all the exhibitors, obviously, displaying various things and selling things, but that only really is entertaining for a couple of hours, and with that kind of got a bit old. So to pass the time during the day, most of us now, when we go to Insomnia, we bring our computers down and get ourselves set up on the local area network, and that is actually Insomnia is the largest LAN event in the UK. The upcoming one is, I believe, currently just shy of 3,000 people booked for the BYOC at Insomnia, which will be the largest in the UK ever. So that's certainly something. The numbers are quite impressive. I'll give them that. So we're going to be doing that, and that's to kill time during the day. And then at night, that's generally when the alcohol comes out. And when we get to Insomnia, if I do any vlogging from there, there will most likely be at least one, if not multiple, drunk people, because Insomnia is at this point during the night just everyone just getting drunk, really. I mean, even I do it. I mean, a few years ago I would never have thought that, well, I mean, I always said for many years, actually, I never had any interest in drinking, but it turns out it's quite fun, actually, so that happens now sometimes, but yeah, that's exciting. What else have we got? Oh yeah, so back of those original 2 vlogs I made a couple of years ago, I tried to start a vlogging series and made about 2 vlogs and then I got bored. Hopefully that doesn't happen again with this new one, which I guess is going to be sort of season 2 of the vlogs. Back when I made those first 2 vlogs, I think I talked about how I was just starting college, and well, I've finished college now. You know, so fast forward a bit if you were watching all the vlogs in one go. I've finished college, finished my levels. Results day is actually next week. It's in 6 days. Today's Friday, so results day is next Thursday. I'm hoping to get into the University of Birmingham to study software engineering. Needs very high grades, so it's certainly been challenging, and I'm not entirely sure yet whether I did enough to get in, but I'm hoping so. I think there's a good chance that I got into Birmingham. I mean, just today I finished applying for my student finance, the loans that the government gives you to cover the costs of going to university. That was a long drawn out process, involved me tracking down one of my former teachers from high school to countersign this identification, identity verification form rather, which, you know, the person signing has to meet these ridiculously strict criteria, and so that was just a massive headache, but that's all sorted now. What else? Adamia is still going, the crazy project where I claim to have made my own country. That's still going. I don't know if how much viewers will be aware of what that involves, but it's a hobby which involves sort of building a country basically from the ground up. A very small and unrecognised country, but we do claim that they are real, at least, just unrecognised. So I have my own. I've been running it for 3 years now, the Empire of Adamia, and that's still keeping me very busy. We've got elections tomorrow in Adamia, so I might talk a bit about how they go in the next vlog, maybe, I don't know. I've been keeping myself busy with that because it's got to the point now where there's actually a surprising amount of paperwork. But I've started making coats of arms, actually, and I've got an example underneath all this stuff. Well, this is just a sketch, actually, of the coat of arms I was making for my dad. A lot of people in Adamia, so a lot of my friends and family I've been making coats of arms for, and that's quite time consuming, but it's quite interesting. It gives me an excuse to find out about people's ancestry, which is often very interesting. But yeah, to be honest, don't really play Minecraft anymore. I know a lot of my YouTube channel, I used to be very big on Minecraft. I made my most successful series, obviously, was Lore of Minecraft. That hasn't really been a thing for about 2 years now either. I think after World of Tux, that was really it for the Minecraft group. Since then, a few people have gone their separate ways, but we've still got a few people around, and now the main game that people play is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CSGO, which I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be doing any gameplay videos from that. You know, surprise, surprise, another Minecraft YouTuber's turned to making CSGO videos, but the problem is with that, CSGO is a competitive shooter. You need a good frame rate, because that gives you the edge, and if you start recording, it lowers the frame rate considerably. So the only way to do that might be to record I think it's the Go TV, the watch tab on CSGO, and just record that afterwards if anything exciting happens. Like if I get an ace, I haven't got an ace yet. I don't mean to use the crazy Counter-Strike terminology that I think a lot of people use, because for a long time I didn't own CSGO and everybody else did, and they were all talking about aces and clutches and sort of all that crazy stuff, and I was just like, I mean, sometimes it sounds like a dentist, you know, AB 1, 2, 3, you know, crazy. But yeah, I'm getting quite sidetracked. If anything exciting happens in CS, I might put up a video of that if I feel like it. But anyway, also just quickly like to talk about, as I said earlier, the new PC. There it is. Me and Guy, or Luther, as I think a few of you probably know him from back in the old days, built this about a year ago. Well, I say we built it, I mean he did most of the building, really. But it's got it's an AMD FX processor, which is a 4.0 GHz, 8 core, GTX 960 graphics card, 8 gigs of RAM. So it's a fairly reasonable computer, I guess. Mostly a budget PC, really. It's not, you know, super amazing, you know, PCs these days with the old GTX 1080 or any of that crazy stuff. I'm nowhere near being able to afford that, but that's the PC. It's got a name, actually. It's called, I'm putting my finger over the mic, am I? It's called Charles, actually. So that's that. I'll be taking that down to Insomnia in a couple of weeks. There you have it. So yeah, that's that. Oh, screensaver's just come on. Just to kill some time now, because there is really nothing interesting in this vlog. I'm just going to point my camera at some interesting things in this room. For example, this is my fan. It's a Fisher-Price fan, if you can believe it. I mean, it's probably about as old as I am, hence the Fisher-Price part. But I mean, it works, so there's no point replacing it. Although it does make a very annoying rattling sound a lot of the time, which is quite annoying. What else is there? This is the plastic cap which covers the ESD port on the computer. Yeah. Up here on top of my desk I've got my little metal Roman men, which I quite like. Oh, great. I like these. I've had these quite a few years. And I've got this Formula 1 car. This used to be my uncle's, but he didn't want it, so he just gave it to me. Here's the infamous clippy green button from I-49. I think a few people have still got theirs as well. I don't know why, but a lot of these, I just seem to find that they've been moved for no reason. Perhaps my brothers are coming in here and messing with things, but I've got my Star Wars spaceships, Millennium Falcon and such. There's my TARDIS there. That was actually originally a keyring, as you can see right on the top, but I got it on Christmas Day a few years ago, and my brother actually broke it the day I got it, so I've never actually been able to use it as a keyring. amazingly. That there, of course, and let's just test out the zoom on these things to see what it's like. It zooms in very slowly actually when you're recording, apparently. There's the infamous top hat. Although, that's actually the old top hat, because in the cupboard I have got a new one, which I just got for last Christmas. My mum got me this. Hold on. There we go. How about that? I don't know if any of you have seen my other YouTube channel, which is the Empire of Adamia channel. I do the videos on there, like the speeches and the Christmas broadcast and stuff like that. So you might have, if you've watched those videos, you might have seen this new hat already. But yeah, that's nice. Although that one there, the original, is the one I wear to Insomnia, because this one, not only does it not fold up nicely, this hat I'm wearing now, not only does it not fold up nicely, but it's a bit too expensive to go to, because honestly I'm surprised I haven't actually lost my hat at Insomnia yet. I mean, it is going to happen sooner or later, especially now now that alcohol is involved in the equation. I'm quite frankly amazed that I haven't lost it already. So I'm taking the old hat, the cheaper one, to Insomnia, because I really don't want to lose this one. What else is there? There's the dislike stickers from Fantabulous. Got a bunch of those left over from many past Insomnias. Speaking of things from Insomnia, there's the glow stick from the I-56 pub quiz. Here I have my I-52 ticket, which is signed by 5 members of Mindcrack, actually. Milby, Doc, Anderzel, Badge, and Pyro. That's really all there is. That's interesting in my room, and it is a bit of a tip at the minute, actually. That's all the packaging from the camera and other things. And there's even Easter egg packaging as well, and a briefcase, which has all of the Empire of Adamia documents in. Oh, if there's some way to make this thing zoom in more quickly, that'd be nice. 18 times zoom it's got. But yeah, I think we'll wrap this up here, to be honest. So yeah, that's all for now. Do I really have to do the old outro? I'm just going to do the old outro, because I can't think of a better one, can I? If you liked this video, wait, what do I say? I don't know, it's been so long, I can't remember. Be sure to leave a... No, that's not it, that's not it. Yeah, just subscribe to see... I'm gonna have to watch my old videos to find out what my outro is, because I can't even remember it. And don't forget to leave feedback in the comments. I remember that bit. That's all for now. Goodbye.